Hey everybody, we're going to try that again. Apparently everything went far worse than we thought it would. My headphones are caught in Cyan's hair. Everything is going to hell.
No!
This is a visual metaphor, or I guess an auditory metaphor, for the way that YouTube just can be sometimes.
Wait,
So,
can they... Okay, it seems like they can hear you.
Is it okay?
Yeah, this is fine.
All right, cool.
Oh, thank
wow.
God.
What a fucking nightmare. I'm so
Jesus.
sorry, everybody.
Sorry,
Let's take two. Hello.
Howdy.
We are playing some Journey to celebrate 1 million fantastic subscribers to our channel. We're going to be playing Journey for the next couple hours, and if we finish a little bit early, then we might play something else. And we're also going to be donating to a charity, and we encourage all of you to donate as well, to RAF.org. Reading is Fundamental, one of America's oldest literacy and book-based charities that helps provide kids with books, helps provide access to teachers for materials, and just generally is it's some good stuff. So if you are passionate about reading and learning, which you're subscribed, so dear God, we hope you are.
Yep.
Please consider clicking that link in the description or going to RAF.org. OSP will be contributing $5,000 to get the ball rolling, and any super chat donation will be funneled towards RAF after we get all of the statistics for that. So
Heck yeah.
We encourage you to donate, whether it's immediately through like a super chat or if you hop over to their website. But all the same, we're going to be shooting the breeze, having some fun, playing some games. So we've got
Should we?
me and
should
Red
probably,
and Cyan.
The mic might be a little non-sensitive. They say we're a little quiet.
I will switch that right now.
Yeah, sorry guys, we were going to use my headphones, which have a pretty good mic that normally works, and then it turned into just monotone screeching. So, I feel like we put it down. Were we too loud or too quiet?
Oh, you were too quiet. You can turn it up even a little more, but...
This good?
You seem to...
Okay. Let's do this. Let's assume that this is good. So, we had this whole system ready where we were going to plug in my my Blue Yeti and get things going, and then we realized at the last minute that I didn't have the right cords. So, oh well, let's
Yeah, we were going to have a really
play a game.
sleek mic, and then it turned out we had all the right adapters with all the wrong orientations.
So, let us begin. This is a game that I very much love. I've seen it played many times.
Hi to me.
Yeah.
Aw. Yeah, everyone say hi to
You've already got
Cyan.
a couple small super chats.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
We are so glad that you guys are all here. This is fun for us. I've been meaning to stream for a while, but I've been kind of homeless for a little bit of that stretch, so it was a little tough with everything in storage.
Technically, I'm homeless.
Technically, I'm homeless. But I'm very excited to be playing Journey because this game is so much fun. I've seen it played a million times, but I've only actually played it
Oh,
like
hold on.
a few.
My stream was paused. I was like, no,
Oops.
we're so far back.
Oh yeah. No, but I like to watch my friends play this game, so I think, Red, I made you play it. Cyan, I made you play it.
Yes, you did.
I've probably seen it played about a dozen times, but I am in the driver's seat today, so
You might
I'm
swap
hyped.
around if somebody needs a break or something.
Yeah. It's more tea. Exciting. Oh.
Someone's asking if we can get the mic a bit louder. The game is almost overpowering our voices. I think I don't think we need to change the mic sensitivity in order to raise the volume on the mic.
You should be able to just
Volume control headphones.
Nope.
Nope.
Other way.
Nope.
You want to be louder.
And then I'll adjust us 2 clicks up. We'll see if
Okay,
that
I
does it.
guess we can give this a shot.
I'll let you know what I
We got a super chat for $20 from Kay Clark with 2 questions. 1, have any of you listened to Hadestown? And 2, if you could fight any
Yes.
historical figure, who would it be and how would you win? So first question, I have listened to like 3 songs from Hadestown. I've listened to the Wall, Why We Build the Wall, because I first heard the Philosophy Tube cover of it, and then I heard it really, and I was like, that man's voice is too bassy, it's inhuman, and it was so good. And I've heard a couple others. A lot of it's not really my musical style, so I haven't just sat down and listened through the whole thing, but I do really like it. I'm not sure about the historical figure I would fight, though.
I would love to get into a fight with maybe a little bit more mythical than historical, but I think beating the shit out of Paris would be really satisfying. Just show up like smack. That's what you get for stealing Helen away from Menelaus, even though Menelaus is also kind of a dick too.
They're saying there's background buzz. Guys, I'm sorry, there's not a whole lot we can do. It's a tiny little headphones mic because our regular mic does not have the right plug to plug into the controller. We're sorry.
We're trying here.
It's honestly, it's alright.
Mhm.
It's not the best, but it's perfectly fine.
We can try to get a solution in place for tomorrow when we play Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh yeah, you guys
But-
want good quality for that because we are going to be freaking the fuck out.
That's fine.
We
Yeah.
played through some of the more boring colossi just so we could fight the big interesting ones near
Yeah.
the end.
Oh man, this game really starts off morbid with like, yeah, you're walking through a graveyard. Of
Oh,
your-
is that a
your
graveyard?
people. Yeah, no, it's a graveyard. Let me
I don't
actually...
make many connections, alright? It's like, oh cool, what a nice lot of things stuck in the ground.
Wow, stones.
So scenic. I like the rocks.
Look at all those chickens.
Oh,
Can I not quote lines?
Fire Gen 1, 10 pounds. Love you guys. Congrats on the new massive sub rank. Thank you so much. We're very excited. It was super fun. Ba-ba-ba.
oh, towards the sparkle.
Yes.
First, a cutscene has to play.
Honestly,
Then,
just the
actual
game
game
design.
sparkle.
The visual design in a game with no English words in it.
Yeah.
Just to tell you,
Oh, man.
you're going towards the only interesting thing on the horizon. Have fun.
I know that this has almost become a meme at this point of like, oh, Blue always says, yeah, that's good game design, but Journey is loaded with good-ass game design.
Someone asked if we're single. I feel like the fact that Blue's girlfriend is in the room with us is a pretty good answer to that.
Fun
Hello.
fact, despite what some people say, Red and Cyan, in fact, different people.
Different people.
Different people.
We have different voices, you guys.
Yeah. It's because we're both, female-ish voices. I know. Believe it or not, there can be.
No, impossible. It's not true.
Despite what white male writers in the 70s would have you believe, women can sometimes be different?
What? Oh, is it shitting on Highline Hours already?
Yeah, we're getting started strong.
Oh god.
Red and I were talking about this morning. Oh man.
I hate the fact that I'm gonna need to go back to Stranger in a Strange Land to turn it into an actual script instead of just pages of notes of me suffering. Anyway, okay, not gonna dignify that one with a response.
Anyway, Journey is great. I
Yes.
first played this game a handful of years back after it was first ported onto the PS2 or the PS4. So yeah, no, look at this. Big old cemetery with a bunch of dead boys.
We're getting notifications when our own channel goes live now. I just got an email about it. Okay,
Nice.
thank you,
Just in
YouTube.
case you didn't know.
I mean, honestly, good security measure, but also what?
No, that's fair. I remember hearing something from the Funhouse team that Lawrence once inadvertently realized that he was streaming when he didn't mean to be. But Journey is such a fun game that I've played now so many times. It's just so pretty, and every time I come back to it, I feel like I learned something new about it. But now I'll play through with the white robes because I am fucking master.
Pro gamer.
I love all the chats just saying, "Oh my gosh, so much sand."
Yeah, I don't like sand.
It's coarse and rough and irritating,
Gets
and it
it
gets in all of your dialogue.
Not like you.
Oh boy, you just got two.
The most romantic thing you can say to someone. You're not like sand, baby.
You guys just got two new super chats.
Ooh,
Oh,
oops.
hell yeah.
Let me acknowledge.
Thank you guys.
Charles Hammond, $10. Hello, new to the channel but love it. Question, have any of you dabbled in Magic the Gathering? I have played a couple times. I wasn't any good at it, but I had fun. And
God, I love these white robes.
Shenanigans, very clever.
Eh.
$4.99. So when will we be getting an OSP Dungeons and Dragons campaign that takes place in Venice? Prophetic answer, my friend.
Okay, so I don't know how much do we want to.
I'm not participating.
Okay. I had a tweet out one time about me and my mom when she was in town, and we were in a board game shop, and I was like, oh, I've always wanted to make a board game that was like vaguely set in Venice, but I don't know what the defining like gameplay mechanic would be. And my mom just like really excited is like, oh, you have to stop the city from sinking. I'm like, wow.
It's so morbid.
Fuck, that's a big yikes. So eventually, Red and I were talking about like fun things, and we decided it could be fun to like make a fucking Call of Cthulhu module
Yeah.
that's just like Venice is sinking, and also there's maybe an Eldritch abomination underneath the city.
Yeah.
But Cyan and I are putting together a little campaign for some of our friends who are new to D&D. And we're thinking that it's going to be some historical time hopping. So maybe
We
not
may
Venice,
go to
but
Venice.
we may go to
Go
Venice.
to Florence.
It starts in Egypt and then it goes from there. But
what kind of monetary unit is an SEK?
Swedish krona.
So we just got 100 of those from 21st Century Socialists saying, if this has not been mentioned to you yet, there's an upcoming strategy game called Total War Troy.
Yes!
Yeah, we were just talking about this earlier
Our
today.
boy OSP Yellow sent me a thing about that this morning. I think it is so rad, and I'm very curious to see what they do with it.
Fuck yeah.
Also, just about that, the light says congrats on the new substone.
Milestone. Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much.
Like, what's a substone?
Wait,
oh shit, duh.
Wait,
right.
is Joe Cat in the chat?
Is Joe Kevin?
Please tell me it's Joe Cat.
Joe Cat, my boy.
Oh, Joe Cat.
Please tell me you're here.
Somebody mentioned them. I can't tell.
Also, I love the way that they do the level select screen. It's like it's built
Yes,
into
Joe
the
Cat
game
is
with
in the chat.
Joe Cat! It's a boy!
Hey, everybody go subscribe to GeoCat.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe from us, subscribe to GeoCat.
No, don't do that. You
Oh
can
my
subscribe
God.
to both of us.
Everyone is cheering for Joe Cat.
Joe Cat!
GeoCat. Oh man.
Crap guys at D&D is my bread and
Oh,
butter,
God.
my dude.
And I was watching some of the Sekiro Let's Play. I had to stop because I was doing something else, but
Yeah,
Joe Cat's in the stream!
Awesome.
Yeah, man. It's just the Everybody Loves Joe Cat show
Oh my
now.
gosh, I love when like YouTube crosses over. Oh, it's the best. I was Discord messaging with our boy Hello Future Me the other
Yes.
day. Excellent guy to talk to. Excellent channel. Subscribe to him if you haven't already. But,
So many people we
yeah.
like. And we got from Louis Mecool. Thank you for the pronunciation guide. Gave us £10 and said, "Have a nice day. Hope you guys are doing great." And
you.
hello from London.
Hello. One of our friends is in London. A couple of our friends are in London actually.
Two?
And Vice
Two,
1980s
at
with 10 Canadian dollars, not Californian, as I have learned. Red, if you have Agamemnon in a video, can you please call every time Agamemnon on a Richard? I don't know how to interpret that, but thank you for the
I
tip.
think they're asking for a counter every time Agamemnon does something that's a dick move.
Yes, I can definitely do that. Although I don't think he's
Oh.
actually in that many stories.
Really cool part of game design about the way that journey works. The original confluences where you meet with the ancestors were originally going to take place like in the game world, like the like big white robed dudes just show up in front of you, and then they like fly off into the distance. But when they were game testing it, they're like, this looks really silly, so they changed it so it's like a white kind of background and like a spirit realm, which just visually works a lot better. In terms of game design, it works a lot better than having them either dissolve into mist or like having them just fly off into space.
Honestly, the visual design of this game is spectacular.
Everything about this is exquisite.
Hold on. Goodbot with $5 says, "Why did you guys make this channel, and how many of you guys and gals are there?" Well, I mean, broadly we made the channel because what was it?
Much Ado About Nothing?
Yeah, I was reading Much Ado About Nothing, and I was at dinner with my family, and my brother had never read it, and he was like, "What's even the plot of Much Ado About Nothing?" And I was like, "Dude, all right, so there's like these two guys, and they're both really sarcastic, and there's these other two people, and they're really boring, and it's like this romance, and there's this fucking guy, and he's this prince, and blah blah blah." And by the end of my like just spiel, everyone was laughing, and I was like, maybe I should write this down. And then like 2 weeks later, my teacher was like, "Hey guys, you're gonna need to do a creative project based on one of the Shakespeare plays." Oh.
Okay, really cool thing. In the distance, there was just a little figure moving in the background because after you cross through this door, that's when the multiplayer element first activates. Which, this game is so goddamn well made.
I know! But fuck, what was it? Right, so I basically was just like, well, I already have a script and I have a microphone because I've been hoping to do some voice acting, so I'll just record it and make a video. And I did that, and then I put it up, and then I was like, maybe I should do more of this. And then it just kind of turned into like an actual thing, and now we just really like teaching people. So that was the dealio.
Yep, we've got a couple more since.
Yeah, sorry. And how many? There's two of us officially part of the channel, but we also have a number of friends that help us out and show up. Zion is in the room right
we've got
now.
Cyan, we've got OSP Yellow over in
Iceland?
which, oh my god, is proof that Iceland is a small ass country.
So
Cyan and I were on our graduation trip to Iceland, just walking around like 8 in the morning. We run into a side street, and then
OSP Yellow calls you by name. From
Calls me
across
by
the
name. I'm
street.
like, because I never met him before. He was your friend, Red, in college.
Yep.
So I'm like, wait, what? Oh, holy shit!
And then, like,
we
and the
just-
best part is, I get a message from my friend from OSP Yellow saying, "You're never gonna believe who I ran into in Iceland." And then I get a message from Blue like, "I just fucking ran into your friend in Iceland." I was like,
It
yes.
was hilarious. But,
Okay, sorry, some super chats. We
There are
missed-
also
yeah.
everyone else who is not named is green until proven otherwise.
Well, my brother, he goes by Magenta when he shows up.
And magenta, yes.
Andrew Reed, $10. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. Hi guys, love your videos. I've been wondering how many languages do you both actually speak? Also, why does Blue not speak in Greek? I speak English. Oh boy. I speak English, some Spanish, an embarrassingly small amount of Japanese, and because I speak Spanish, I am conversational in every other Romance language.
I think you might have missed one from Tyler Cross.
Oh balls, sorry.
It's okay. There were a couple.
is that the one
No,
about,
there's
cam?
There's no cam for the game.
What?
I mean, I'm counting. I've got.
Unless you mean face cam, we don't have a face
there's
cam.
no face cam. There's not supposed to be any face cam, but the game you can see.
If the game footage isn't loading, you might want to refresh
No, the game.
page.
Yeah, the game footage is loading
okay.
on the stream. It's fine.
But sorry, no face cam. We're not that high tech. We're just doing the streaming
Yeah.
through the PlayStation.
Ariane with $5 says Blue always using Age of Mythology music in his videos is my entire childhood. Joe Cat with $50. Thank you so
Joe
much.
Cat, thank you.
Congrats on 1 million. Much love to you guys. This is one of my favorite artsy games. Is this a special occasion you're playing or just for the hell of it? Okay, so we're playing this game specifically because we put up a poll. And people were like, Journey looks good. So we were like, okay, let's play Journey. And then we're playing it partially in celebration for 1 million, partially because we're doing a charity stream for Reading is Fundamental. Unfortunately, because we didn't get a custom link, we cannot keep track of how much people donate through our link. So we're just, just donate. We're gonna donate. But thank you so much. We also love your channel. Okay.
Oh wait, check my keys.
Hold on. Technical difficulties. Delta Byte with 333 pounds, saying which one of you would win in an arm wrestle? Ooh.
Oh, arm wrestle. That's a different question.
Probably red.
Aw, thank you.
Upper body strength.
I do. Thank you. But also you fence, so it might be pretty close.
I fence. I mean, that's pretty much all legs.
That's fair. Okay, we missed a couple. Sorry. Selena Novella with $10. Hi, Cyan. Hi, Blue. Hi, Red. You consider doing a video on Hadrian and Antonius?
I've done a little bit of Hadrian and Antonius in my Roman Empire Part 1 video, because those guys are rad, and I only had time to give Antoninus Pius the name recognition, but I didn't really have a lot of time to go into anything specific, and I feel, after I accidentally spent 3 whole videos on Augustus, I feel like I kind of need to pick up my pace on like how long I spend on characters. Like,
oh boy.
Caesar gets a video, Cleopatra gets a video, maybe like 1 video per character, and no forget Augustus, but those guys are great, and I try to give them as much praise as I could in my my Roman Empire video. We've got one.
We got a few actually.
Yeah.
We missed. Windwalker with $6.99 Canadian, saying Red. How do you choose the music for your videos, and can you list the different tracks you use? Okay, basically I have this really big folder of a lot of music that I just like, and usually I have them like sorted by tone and instrument and stuff, and when I'm soundtracking a part, I'm like, I feel like this needs something menacing. So I go into my menacing/evil tag, and I kind of go through and look for something that I think sounds good. I'll like click through, and then I'll be like, okay, this, and I'll edit the timing. It's a bit arcane, and unfortunately I have a lot of songs in there, so I can't list them all. Vice 1980s, thank you for the Canadian $5. We are not going to reveal our real names, because of some stuff that I've tweeted about.
Yeah,
but thanks.
Oh boy.
Jared Rogers, $2. Would y'all do a video on Drizztorn? Maybe if I decided to shit talk some D&D. Sebastian Smith with $5. Would you guys considering summarizing more OSPlays? Yes. Sorry, I'm kind of lightning rounding this shit. I missed a lot. Stephen Lewis with $5. I love both your work, you guys. Keep making awesome videos. Also, might I suggest Yi Sun Shin as a history subject. Leave that to Blue. Jominikia with $10. I've been a long time fan of your channel, and I've been itching to ask a few questions. Ever wanted to do more videos of modern media, and will Red release an acoustic album? Making more videos on modern media. Acoustic album is really hard to do with copyright.
Yeah,
but thanks.
there's one I see here. Cyan had it scrolled up. I don't know how far it is, but Christoph Huck. Hi guys, thanks for the style of content. Question, if I can. So many European myths are connected and derived from each other or from more ancient myths. Could we ever get a video tracking their origin? I guess that delves more into folklore than strict mythology, but I don't know. It could be cool. I know that's Red. That's more of your department.
Yeah.
But,
Hold on. I'm sorry. There's more we missed.
Thank you guys for being so generous with this.
Yeah,
this is really
geez.
amazing. You're doing. You're gonna be able to do a lot to help people get books into hands.
Okay, Hadrian and Antonius, that's one we already covered. Reading Diamond with 2 pounds. Love vids. Greeting from the UK. Will you ever cover YA? Probably. I've talked a little bit about urban fantasy. I might do like a trope talk on YA. Elise P. with $5. Thank you so much. You guys sparked my interest in Irish mythology, and now I have a job making art displays on Irish myth. Keep doing great work. That is awesome.
Rad. That is so cool.
Wow.
Wow.
Come on.
Sorry, I'm just having fun like running around in this part.
That's really good. The game.
Whole bridges.
Presents in the Rain with $R$20. I don't know what $R$ is.
$R$? never done. No.
But thank you.
No.
Really appreciate it.
His Russian is rubles.
Psychopunk with 20 DKK. Can you make a video about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Maybe.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Stay tuned for Halloween. Sorry, just going through. That's a JoJo reference.
Red won't make the video, but maybe Scarlet, her evil alter ego, will.
No, the lore's already complicated enough. Matthew Opolinski with $5. Suggestions for Blue, Poland, or Gregory of Tours. For Red, Jason and the Argonauts. Love you guys. Jason and the Argonauts have been in my radar for a while, so...
I've gotten so many comments on the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. I am definitely hoping to do that at some point. I know that there's more beyond just that, but that one specifically has been requested so much, I feel like I've got to cover it at some point as well.
Lawrence Zethner with DKK 50. Hi, hope you guys have a great day. Also really enjoyed Summer Stupidity. Thanks. We had fun doing it.
That was so much fun. It started off as kind of like we can have some fun little videos to go up since the summer's usually a bit of a dead time, and we made the travel vlogs, which were good.
So fun.
And then the movie reviews, which keeping it like mytho-historical, but still being able to make fun of some stuff. Next year, I'm definitely going to do like the 300 and Troy and all that jazz, because there's so many bad history movies out there. Oh boy.
Rad Max with $5. You guys do amazing videos, and it's always fun to show these to my mother, who used to teach ancient history and myths in college, and she loves them.
That is awesome.
That's so cool. Thank you. Everyone's commenting beep boop, and I can't tell if that's because I've been saying beep boop.
God, I love the just. Here's the thing to look at, like the world building of this. It's like there's one giant ass bridge that is clearly a major thoroughfare, and if you look in every direction, there are loads of bridges. This old city clearly must have been fucking massive. This game. I play this game forever.
Adam, OSP Yellow is on the chat.
Hey! Our boy! How's
And
it
now
going?
chat is just beeping. Thanks, guys. Well, I'm glad everyone's having a good time. Oh, someone asked how you have white robes. It's because you've beaten the game already, right?
Because I've beaten the game and I have collected all of the glyphs, which lets you access the white robes in the menu select part of the game, which I think is so smart that they make the level select part of like the actual game world itself, which has some fun little world building connotations. Hey, Sign's back.
Real quick, super chat, HJ Anning with £5 saying, hi there, longtime fan. Are we getting the rest of the Mabinogian in the future? Welfneth is my jam, and hearing Red say Welsh names is hilarious. Thank you. Maybe it's one of those like bigger stories that will take me a lot more to like work through, but I kind of hope so. It could be fun. Hey, it's like a train, but it's a
train.
It's a thing.
Scarf train.
Jenna L with $5 saying, hey, what are you guys going to dress up as for Halloween? And Nathan Hayes with $1.99 saying, have you heard of Sabaton? And I don't know what either of those things are.
Sabaton's a band that does a lot of like mythical related songs, and I think symphonic metal is technically the genre title, but Sabaton's cool. They've got a bunch of songs about like myths and junk. I think they have an Odyssey one that's pretty neat.
Oh, okay. Zachary Gaber with £5 asking, what's the song you play at the end of some of your Japanese videos like Kusanagi no Tsurugi, an anime theme? It's been bugging me. I'm reasonably certain that is an orchestral version of the Dragon Ball theme. Yeah, so I'm very cultured, you guys. So cultured. I read
Shakespeare. When there's like an entire choral rendition of the fucking Attack on Titan theme song.
Oh, I'm sure there is one. Michael Ka with 60 DKK just want to say hi. I love your work. Thank you. And Ruth Jones with $2. Can you do Native American myths? Yes. Oh, sorry, Matthew Opolansky, that we missed your chat. There's kind of been a lot. What was it?
The chat slightly delayed.
Yeah, I know. I'm just keeping an eye on it.
Okay, this part is one of my favorite parts of the game because the color palette is watermelon, and I love that.
Yes. Hold on.
I can see if I can find it. Like,
Oh, Adam's got work in the morning, but he's hopping in chat for Shadow of the Colossus tomorrow. Good
Yeah,
for her.
we tried to coordinate this so that we have this one, a nice little Saturday evening for everybody, and then Sunday morning, so anyone who's on a later European time scale can also come in and enjoy the party. Red, it's over here.
Yes. Matthew Belansky, sorry, $2. Here's a good history movie, Master and Commander. Thank you for the recommendation.
That's also with Russell Crowe, just like Gladiator. I can check that one out.
Graham Christensen with $5. Blue, would you ever consider doing a video on Oda Nobunaga? Cool Japanese history guy.
He is, oh gosh, he is the one who either unified Japan at the end of the Warring States period or was killed before the guy who unified Japan at the end of the Warring States period unified Japan at the end of the Warring States period.
Beep beep, I'm a sheep.
Beep, beep, I'm a sheep.
Tom Scott. Okay.
Oh my god, I love that song.
Random person with $5. I'm in a trivia club. The name is Random Person.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay. Trivia club for every subject. How to study for it. Love your channel and just introduced my mom to it. She said you talk really fast. I do. I have no idea how to study for a trivia club. I'm so sorry.
Watch a fuckload of Jeopardy.
Yeah, just kind of know everything.
But also, our boy Alex Trebek is going in for round 2 of chemo. Everybody wish him the best, because he is a true national treasure and deserves all the love. Beep beep, I'm a sheep.
Okay, let's see.
Let's go over here, because there's Rubens over here. God, I love this game.
Yes. Ooh, it's pretty.
Meow. And there's the mountain over there, just being all mountainy.
Okay, person asking if I will cover the Kalevala, probably at some point. Ooh, Nyamare with $20. I've had a history and myths itch, and my friend recommended you guys. Your content is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you.
Yay!
No problem. Happy to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was Rastafarian Pilgrim with 50 DKK. History of Greaves when? Question mark.
History of Greaves.
I feel like people.
How specific?
Yeah, I feel like people have been covering their shins since whatever.
Because. No, that's a fascinating topic. History of Greaves, just in general.
Fashion history
I
would be
can add it to
interesting.
your list.
Oh, my leg is really sore. I don't understand it.
History of... That's so specific!
Nathan Hayes, $4.99. Sabaton does songs on historical battles. Also, giant fan, and y'all are part of I'm a History Major. Hey! Thank you. Oh, I
Happy
believe...
to help.
Is MX dollar sign Mexican dollars?
Maybe Mexican pesos? Which, no, that doesn't make sense, because they don't use the dollar sign.
I don't know. Well, thank you, Israel Giron Jr., for whatever that currency is. Congrats on 1 million subscribers. Question, if the OSP crew Rangers met their alternate selves, what colors would their alternate selves
No,
be?
it's Mexican. It looks like a Mexican peso.
Mexican peso.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Well,
okay,
thank you for the
that makes
pesos.
We could be wrong though.
Yeah, we don't know. Money is confusing, but thank you so much.
MXN, so.
Okay.
Gold colors? I don't know. I feel like it's
Greaves
more...
the snack, not the armor.
Wait, Greaves is a snack?
I've never heard of Greaves as a snack. That history might be a little more specific than Greaves as a piece of
Greaves
armor.
is a snack. And Newt Wargan with $4.99. Have you guys ever seen any Kurosawa films? He's made the best Shakespeare adaptations. I actually did watch Seven Samurai at one point.
People commenting beep beep.
And it was so good. And I probably need to watch it again.
We watched Seven Samurai one day after school.
We did.
And we all made fun of it. We called one of the characters Cheekbones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheekbones, and the guy with the really big sword.
Yes.
It was a very fun day.
Someone wants more Chinese myths too.
I will look into it, my friend. Matthew Opolansky, $10. Have you ever heard of the YouTube channel Atop the Fourth Wall? He reviews comic books and also has his own storylines. Best one is called A Piece of the World is Missing. I think, if he was part of Channel Awesome, I believe I've heard of him, but I don't think I've watched it. But thank you for the recommendation. Hold on, I've definitely missed some chats.
Did we do the Kurosawa films?
Yeah, we mentioned.
Sorry, I wasn't.
Real quick, a little bit of good game design here. There's a, wait, did I?
Huh.
I might have already released the. Oh yeah, the track Threshold plays if you release these little scarf boys from the big metal thing.
Scarfy boys.
But if you don't do it, the Threshold track never plays, which is good game design.
Yeah. Dylan Dieters with $2. I learned you both look great in suits. Love you too. Thank you.
And
Ezekiel Harrison with $5. No comment. Thank you.
I love how many people were like, oh man, they look really good when they're not cartoons.
Thank you. Molly Pierce, £5. I love these games, but the evil flying guard things are terrifying. Stay tuned for that fun thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I love when they rip your scarf in half and then you can't fucking move for the rest of the game.
Is it red or blue who got the white cloak? Wasn't me. I haven't
It
played
was
this game.
me after a lot of playthroughs of telling my friends like, no, you gotta go over there to collect this thing for me.
Richard Albrecht with 100 CZK. Keep the good job. Will do, thank you.
Check. Yeah.
Maybe. Kate Bushbaum, $5. Hey guys, love your channel. Thoughts on Pericles' funeral oration?
Bomb ass speech. He said
Hell
he did his
yeah.
work right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Presents in the Rain with 10 $. What is the snazziest Fortnite dance? I'm afraid we're too old to understand such
No,
things.
you've got to flex with the original dance. It's just like T-posing to establish dominance.
I just do the crouch in Minecraft and call it a dance. Quirin Oberhauser, with €2. Upcoming history and political science, political history minor. Jesus, I can't read. I'm so sorry, everybody. Upcoming
Greg's doing a lot of
history and
reading right
politics
now.
history minor here.
We hope that you enjoyed the field. But on the subject of Pericles' funeral oration, stay tuned for future history makers, because I'm going to talk about it when I do that.
Rastafarian Pilgrim has explained what greaves are.
Huh.
Tiny cubes of pork fat, pan-fried crisps. I did know that. I think it's still a very specific history.
I'm afraid I would not be able to do justice to a topic like that.
Yeah.
As it is not the history of a nation state, and therefore I'm not equipped to deal with it.
Mr. Beastie-Mon with 10 pounds. Everyone, may I have your attention, please? Y'all are a bunch of cuties. Stay cute, everyone. This has been a public service announcement.
Aw,
Thank
thanks.
you. Selena Novella, $9. I meant Antonius, Hadrian's boyfriend, not Antonius, his successor. As a gesture channel to my art history students for history context and myths. Thank you.
I admittedly do not know a whole lot about the social lives of Roman emperors. There's a whole field of Game of Thrones level bullshit that the emperors were up to. That is very entertaining, but I know very little about it because I'm more of a looking at history in terms of states and systems guy. I know there are a lot of people who do history through the lens of battles, and John Green is very much history through the lens of how ideas can change things. But I rarely get that specific on people.
Yeah. David Crespo with $4.99. Hey guys, Contrance on 1 million subs. Has the thought of talking about Jason and the Pussycats in a video been on the table? Also, Diarmuid Dweeny. I know what that thing is, but I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry. And we have talked about Jason and the Argonauts, which I assume is what you're talking about.
What's new, Pussycat?
Oh God. No!
But you put in one, it's not unusual.
Okay, the Golden Gamers, £4.99. Will we ever get the story of Lu Bu? He was a general during the Three Kingdoms period. I think he could be interesting. Okay, fucking Lu Bu. When I was researching Romance of the Three Kingdoms, this motherfucker was everywhere. So maybe.
He's the framing character,
He's
right?
just backstabbing everybody. That's
I
his
thought
thing.
he was ostensibly the protagonist. Oh shit, okay. One of these is a glyph, the other one is the flower from the game Flower.
Balls, hold
Let's
on.
check it out right there. It's
Definitely.
landing. No, you land, you son of a bitch.
Hold on.
Okay, cool.
Shit, we missed 4.
Political nerd said $2.
Yes, thank you. Millhouse Ego with $2. Or Millhouse Go, maybe. With, hey Red, any chance you do a Mist Myth on Karna? Honestly, maybe. He's very Mist Myth worthy because that motherfucker had a lot going on.
Gosh, it keeps, okay, you're good. Mythos by Stephen Fry.
Yeah, 21st Century Socialist with 50 SEK. Mythos by Stephen Fry is a great book on Greek mythology. Thank you for the recommendation. Rastafarian Pilgrim. I believe he is responding about the can't do history on pork cubes by yelling disappointed.
Hey,
The best line delivery in anything ever.
That is entirely a failing on my part. Also, I love that this fucking line here marks where the game turns into Shadow. It's here's the edge of the storm.
Political Nerd with $2. Have you guys played To the Moon? I have not.
No, I played a little bit of Kerbal Space Program.
Shadman Sakib with $5 Canadian. Read a miscellaneous myth on the Mahabharata and Ramayana someday. And do either of you watch the Fate series of anime? I strongly recommend Fate Zero. Okay, listen, the Mahabharata, I'm pretty sure is actually impossible to summarize. I will try, but I cannot promise success, and I really don't want to think about this right now.
It is long. I thought it was I read something that the whole thing is 10 times longer than the Iliad and the Odyssey combined.
It's the worst. But it's also really interesting, and there's so much shit happening, and every character has their own book's worth of shit going on. Anyway, sorry. Matthew Opolinski, $5. Can you do more of these streams in the future? We'd love to ask you more questions directly. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Also, this is some good foreshadowing for shit that happens later in the game.
Ooh. Josue Santana, $5. Love your content. What was the museum you went to in the Million Subs video? That's the Field Museum in Chicago.
Yep.
Some of you recognized Sue the T-Rex. Good job. Definitely missing more super chats.
Oberhauser. Who's that person in the background? I'm guessing you mean me.
Yeah, Cyan! Oh crap. Sorry guys, you're donating so much money!
Robert Boyd.
Yes.
Does it bother you how much of an Arturian mythology is basically fanfic?
It doesn't really bother me because kind of everything is fanfic when you
Welcome
look
to
at it.
literature.
Yeah.
More.
Tyler Frederick with $5. Red, your Trope Talk videos are also fascinating. Do you have any more topics that you're itching to cover? Yes. That's why I will be making more videos for the foreseeable future. Presence in the Rain, $5 Please poke the person on the background. I don't think so. She's a little far away.
Also, this is fun. The building is tilted. You can see that at this angle.
Oh.
Because the
South
sand has
African.
shifted so much.
South African brand, maybe? Art on?
Oh.
Maybe. Luis Pinto with 10 euros.
Real.
Hey guys, would you ever consider talking about myths from countries from Western Europe like Portugal or Spain? Love your content and don't regret becoming your patron. Thank you. Yeah, we could totally do myths from Western Europe like Portugal or Spain. And there's some interesting folklore to cover there too.
Takeaway here is that the world has a lot of myths in it. If you want more specific, like, extra myth stuff that we haven't gotten to yet, there's a chance that extra mythology might be up your alley.
Yeah.
But they've got, like, so many animators on the line, so they can do a lot faster.
Yeah.
Like, they had a whole, like, 5-part series on the Inca that I haven't even looked at yet. But Joan of Arc was really good.
Dr. Bosun with $5. Beautiful white robes. Hands down my favorite game of all time. These devs also made a game called Flower that's worth checking out.
Just mentioned it in the.
Yeah, I just mentioned. Oh, I didn't find the flower from Flower. Oh well. We can't do everything in
There's
this
the
game.
Arturian one. Federation Blue with 70 Czar. Thank you. Matthew Opolinski with $5. Know you love Avatar. Have you seen the new show from the same creators, The Dragon Prince? I have seen The Dragon Prince. I really like The Dragon Prince, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Have you guys seen Dragon Prince?
I've not seen
No.
Dragon.
No!
Okay, I'm still working on until having some free time thing. I'm not
Okay.
dying.
Well, you should watch The Dragon Prince. It's super fun, and I'm very excited.
It is wild how much time you have after you get out of college. Like, holy shit.
Finishing grad school was wonderful.
Sistonia, $5. Hello, love your videos. Who's your favorite Greek heroine? I choose Atalanta because she's one of only 3.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh god, what's happening? There's so many.
Every time you scroll down, it like skips all the
It
way
like,
to the bottom.
yeah, I hate
Okay,
this.
the next one.
Zuzuna Mizzi
Yeah.
with 2,000 Huff.
I'll Google it.
Thank you. First of all, congrats for the 1 million. Second, do you ever think about doing a vid about Hungarian folk tales and legends?
Hungarian foreign.
Cool. Big hugs from Hungary to everyone. Keep up the good work. Honestly, Hungarian folktales, I hadn't considered specifically, but they're kind of on my radar of a lot of European folklore that's very interesting. So I am hoping to branch out into folklore, which I do sort of distinguish a little from myths. But
Yeah,
yes, it's like similar, they're like cousin subjects.
Yeah.
Alex I with £5. Dumb question, what's the logic behind your aliases being colors and why did you choose the specific colors you have? Well, funny story about that, when this channel started, I just named it after a TV trope I like called Red Eyes Take Warning, which was about, it's the trope where, oh, a character with red eyes, super scary, and I was just like, yeah, I need a scene, and why not? So when things started, when I got like the first few hundred subs, they would often just say, when they were talking to me, they'd be like, hey Red, what's up? And then when I changed the channel name, I just kind of stuck with it because I was like, why not? And then when Blue joined the channel, we were like, well, you need a color, let's do blue.
I have blue eyes, sure, let's make it work.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? So yeah, that's the dealio with that. Oh god. Let's get down. Oh god, there's like 7. Bit Viper, $5 Canadian. Love your videos, your music choices, including me to Katana Katari. Thank you. Good show, very good soundtrack. Radical Wicked Witch.
God, look at that shot. There's another one that comes later that's really good too.
Yeah, Radical Wicked Witch, 100 DKK. Huge thanks to you all for making amazing and educational content, and thanks for unapologetic queer inclusive mythos summaries. It's super freaking rad, and I can't get enough please more. You're welcome, man.
Okay, fun fact about Journey. One time I was playing with my friend was playing, and we had another person on the multiplayer. We missed this one, but we were like hopping onto the rocks to like bunny hop our way up there to get the little glyph at the top, because
Yeah.
you recharge your scarf when you're next to someone else. So it took like a solid 15 minutes, but we made it work. It was really great.
Connor Nagel with €229 with Cucullin is pronounced Cucullin. Heart, thank you very much. Jason Wolf, 5 Canadian. I'm at university now and I'm going to major in history. Any advice?
Do it.
A, yeah, do it, have fun. B, a professor who has a take on how history works that really connects with you will probably end up being worth more than a specific subject that you like. So, like, the reason that I got into this channel and started doing this is because a professor of mine taught me about, Greece and stuff, and had a take on, like, how history could be funny that really stuck with me. It was like, oh, wait, like, history is the actions of people, and people are just as dumb as we are.
Everyone's a person, my dude.
Everyone's a person, and people in the past are just like we are now, with shinier houses and more technology.
Yep.
Fewer shacks, more apartment blocks. Can I not get up here with my giant ass
too
scarf?
far away.
Oh my
No.
god.
You're starting too far back, I think.
Okay,
Oh, I need to unleash the scarf.
Rodrigo Connolly with $790 Moo. Also, do you know the mod for HOI4 Kasserike? I don't know
I've never
what.
played Hearts of Iron 4.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yeah,
I don't know what any of those words
It's the
mean.
same family as Crusader Kings and Europa Universalis, but it's like World War II themed.
Ah, Quinn Sinclair, I just spotted your comment. Sorry, I actually did have trouble seeing it. Favorite mythical weapon has got to be the gold ringed staff that Monkey King uses because it's just so fucking extra.
Grass Cutter also rules.
Praharsha gives us 40. I don't know what that symbol is. And says Tilotama is Aphrodite. I don't know what that means, but I will look it up later. Virgil with $3.99. What's your favorite tale from Norse mythology? You know what? There's this one story where there's this giantess whose dad gets killed and she's really cranky and she demands reparation from the gods. And they're like, okay, what do you want? She's like, make me laugh. And I warn you, I'm a stone cold bitch. So they're like, well, fuck.
Oh, look at that.
What do we do? And Loki's like, I know. And he ties his balls to a goat. And she fucking loses her shit. Oh, Tilamata is an Apsara, celestial nymph described in Hindu mythology. Does kind of look like Aphrodite. She's definitely not wearing anything. Spencer Abdo, $5. Hey dudes, Blue, I know you use Age of Mythology music in your vids. Ever consider playing Age of Mythology?
Yes, I played it on Cyan's laptop a while back because they re-released it for Windows, but I have a Mac because I'm a pleb. I played it a lot when I was younger. I don't think I was very good at it because Cyan and I tried to play it a couple months ago, and I was wildly terrible.
I was a lot better than you were.
Yeah, you were very much better
Which is
than
weird
I was.
because I'm very bad at video games. Like, I would have fallen off
No,
this
ah!
one.
I
I
know.
would have done that!
Yeah, what a pleb, am I right?
It pushed me off.
Of course it
The game
did.
design doesn't want to keep you static.
My dad works at Nintendo.
Anyway.
Okay, sorry. Federation Blue, 70 Czar. When are you finishing Journey to the West, Red? I don't know.
Oh,
She
yo!
feels
I got
like
the
it.
trophy for going through 15 hoops.
Yeah, Journey to the West is a really fucking long book, and I'm trying, man. Yeah. Political Nerd, $5. You guys should play To the Moon, my all-time favorite game with a beautiful story that will make you laugh and cry. Thank you for the recommendation.
Oh, everybody look at the game.
Ooh. Hey, that's the GIF I used.
Yeah.
Kathy Aird, $5. You guys have helped me answer so many Jeopardy questions so many times, it's not even funny. Any advice on world-building mythology? Jesus, that's a big question.
All right, everybody, stop commenting. We're gonna do this one.
Fuck. Come up with a pantheon, make sure the gods have interesting relationships, and then just make them really petty. Okay.
Build out from consequences, establish a series of starting points, and then make things as they make sense.
Jazz Hands 1 with £5. Hey guys, have you watched the new Fruits Basket? So heartwarming. I have not. I haven't watched the old Fruits Basket either. But I am watching, I am watching Demon Slayer, which I highly recommend.
Oh my gosh, look at this fucking game. I watched a video that was like an hour on just how they get the sand animation to work right.
Oh, it's so
You mean the animation?
Yeah.
Hey!
They make it twinkle like fucking sea. Ah, it's so good.
Peter Schwartz with $5. It's dangerous to go in alone. Take this. Thank you very much.
I think you might be.
Are we caught up?
Nope.
No. Oh God, no. No. Okay, hold on. Motherfucker. Okay. Jessica Spa with 10 CHF. Shoot. Congrats on 1 million subs. Since you mentioned tea in your tweets, might we see an Origin of Tea mini video someday?
Ooh.
Yes,
Ooh.
probably.
I think that'd be a great video.
Someone asking what our thoughts are on Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I really like it.
Where was that?
Hello, Miss of
It's
Art.
not.
okay.
Yes.
I've seen like clips. I need to actually sit down and watch the whole movie.
Keanu Reeves is so fucking wholesome.
What a treasure.
People are like, "Ooh, he's a bad actor," and I'm not gonna lie, he's not great in Much Ado About Nothing, but he's just the sweetest human being. All right.
Yeah.
And also John Wick, really good. Dylan Dieters, $5. After watching your video on Apologist, I got a phone screen saying Hunter of Artemis. I fell in love with the channel fast. Also, mythology is Amacraz? Thank you. I don't know what that word means. Amacraz. I'm learning so much about the young folks.
Yeah.
Connor Nagel, €5.49. In your Iliad video, when you said Troy movie was awful, did you mean the movie or the depressing ending? I mean the movie. Why would you cut the gods out of the Iliad?
Yeah, what did you say about Hercules? Why would you Scooby-Doo Greek mythology?
Yeah, what the fuck, you guys? Sorry, Virgil, $1.99. Have you guys read Kill 6 Billion Demons? Yes! A friend of mine in high school recommended it to me, and I've been keeping up with it ever since. It's quite good, and I really like the art. Am I caught up? No, my work is never done. I'm Sisyphus.
Which one of your videos are you the most proud of?
Oh, fuck. Honestly, I'm still really proud of the Dionysus video.
Dionysus one rules. I'm really happy with the Ottomans video because it just kept getting views, and now it's like it crossed over 1 million like a couple weeks ago. Like people really like that Ottomans video.
Yeah, there's as many views on the Ottomans video as there are subscribers.
yeah, like theoretically, everyone who's subscribed to the channel has seen the Ottomans video, which is cool. Also,
the Lore Master with
Patrick's
$5. Longtime fan, just wanted to share the love. I always thought the name reflected Red Oni, Blue Oni. Any of you played any Souls games? I think I might have played a little Dark Souls once and I just died.
I played the first like half hour of Bloodborne, which I mean, like I spent 3 hours trying to get through the first area of Bloodborne.
Jake Kamara with $20. Hey guys, congrats on hitting the 1 mil sub mark. You guys are awesome. Have you ever thought of doing a video on Baba Yaga and how the perception of the witch has changed throughout history? Much love from Hawaii. That concept about the perception of the witch is fascinating, and I might do that when I start running out of Halloween classes. So thank you. Baba Yaga is complicated because Russian folklore characters are kind of archetypes, not characters. Baba Yaga shows up in a lot of stories, and she dies in about 30% of them, so she's a little complicated, but I might. I have some stuff about her. Ramen for Nori with $10. Hey, your mythology videos have been helping me with a personal... with fictional gods and their lore. Keep up the good work, and any thoughts about playing Subnautica? Well, because that would probably instantly kill Blue.
I would sooner die.
Yeah, we're not going to do that, but thanks for the recommendation.
I would actually maybe sooner die.
Oh god, sorry everybody. Just dying a little bit. Okay, we're nearly caught up.
Or you want some water?
I'm good.
Okay.
Jenna Tools, 690. Grats on the subs. Let me get a shout out. Consider yourself shouted out, Jenna Tools. Hello! And person has been commenting, will you ever cover the Percy Jackson books and videos like you did all the other books you did? Well, all the other books I did were classics or modern classics, and Percy Jackson is modern young adult fiction written within the last 15 years. So it's not exactly my genre.
I also feel like part of it is that like a lot of the new works that are like around, like, you know, your Harry Potters, your Lord of the Rings,
they're
your
accessible.
Percy Jackson, they're so accessible, which is great because like you basically need a college lecture to really properly understand what the hell is going on in the Iliad or Dante before you read it.
Yeah.
But like a lot of new media, like it's paced so well, it's so accessible.
It's not just that it's paced well and it's accessible. There is no cultural roadblock. I mean,
Yes.
a lot of the modern classics we cover are from the last century, but like the 1940s is a different place
Yeah.
than the 20. Oh god, we're nearly in 2020. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. But you know, there's always these cultural differences. There's these language differences. So what we're covering on the channel is usually stories that you can't just read. Oh fuck, a lot is happening. Sorry,
Lord.
super
Sorry.
chats. Okay.
Someone asked what I'm doing for the Armchair Historian website. Probably writing some articles.
Yeah.
Because making entirely separate video content takes a lot of effort, and I probably can't do that.
Yeah.
But like writing fun articles is a fun way to branch out into more specific topics that I wouldn't normally cover in a video, and it takes less work than recording and animating.
Woo! Radioactives 207X with $4.99. I watched your videos for a while and showed it to my social studies teacher, and he regularly shows your videos in class. Thank you for the update. That is very nice of you. Oh god. Why is so much happening?
Tyler Frederick, I think is the next one.
Tyler Frederick, $5. How long does it typically take you to write your scripts or read your video? Which one was the most challenging for each of you? Oh god, that's a big one. Writing a script can actually take a long ass time because like we don't just sit down and write them all in one go, or at least I don't. So
Yeah.
sometimes I have a script that I write and then I let it sit for like 3 months and then I come back and write more of it. And sometimes I read through and I take notes and then I have to sit on it and then I come back and turn those notes into a script. Stranger in a Strange Land has been sitting in my box for like 2 months now, so it can take a while. And which one was the most challenging for you? Honestly, I might need to think about that because I don't have an answer right now.
I just finished scripting a video on the history of Mexico from basically the rise of the Aztecs to essentially the modern day.
Yep.
And that one was tough because I have like zero frame of reference.
And Mexican
for-
history is so fucking complicated.
And there's a lot of dense stuff going in there, which is very complicated and a lot of loaded, interesting topics. But that was like 4 straight days of research to like organize everything into a way that made sense.
Yeah, Jesus.
So that one was really tough for me. And I think it's going to turn into a really good video, but it was, oh boy, like sometimes just the research investment is insane to get up to speed on a topic where it's like, I have a pretty solid handling in the Mediterranean because like I studied that as my major, but like other parts of the world are just entirely different ecosystems that I really am not as familiar with.
Yep. Sestonia with $5. Will you ever do a video on Hecate? Maybe. There's not a lot of information there.
Yeah, some characters are really sparse.
Torchic 1 with $5. You guys are really great. Also, would it be possible to get a mythology video on the Popolva? Maybe. I need to do a lot of research. John Kreese with 50 DKK. Have you guys read Tower of God? If yes, what do you think? I have not.
Sorry.
Adam Bozeman, $5. Hey guys, Blue, will you ever do a ninja video to go with the samurai one? They're just as, if not more, mythologized.
You know, good idea. I think it will.
Oh god, we're so far behind. I'm
You're
so
actually
sorry.
not that far behind.
Oh, okay.
We were
okay.
expecting this to be such a chill stream, but like you guys are donating so much money. This is amazing.
Beauvais should be the next one.
Yes, okay, scrolling down. But yes, Nicholas Mauvais, $4.99. I couldn't think of anything to say, so I'll just check to see if you're robots. This statement is false. Thanks.
That's my favorite part of Portal is like know your paradoxes in case of a robot uprising. Look at that. Big old fucking monster dude.
Jesus, we're near the end really fast.
No, let's listen to the halfway mark.
Oh, okay. Blake Blade, 2012, $1.99. I love you guys. Thank you. Sydney Burns, $10. Hello, I just wanted to give some money as a thank you because this channel reignited my love for mythology and history. So thank you, Red and Blue.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you for your donation.
Last one.
Henrique Lorerio. No!
Oh, look at that in the window.
$2.
Oh, that's such good building. That's such good design.
Any chance of some Brazilian mythology and folklore? Definite chance. A lot of other stuff in the pipeline first.
Also, our friend also Green pointed out our dollars is the Brazilian real.
Oh, thank you. The Lore Master, $2. Shut up and take my money, XD. Your money has been taken. And Priyarsha with 40, a unit I don't know again. What about, oh god, I'm sorry, I don't know how that letter is pronounced. Oh, Raghuvamsa by Kalidas Shakespeare Daddy. I don't know what any of those words mean when put together in that order. But thank you for the fun donation and the recommendation. Rabami, $5.
Oh, right, that's when I got the second one.
Hey, been a fan for a while. You guys got me really into the Cthulhu mythos and Edgar Allan Poe. Love your videos. Congrats on the subs, AT. Hey, I'm glad you got something positive out of the Lovecraft video. I was pretty relentless, but I think there's a lot in his stories that's very compelling. I also think that maybe the later additions to the Lovecraft mythos were rather more good, but he definitely gets credit for starting it.
Now might be a good time to remind everyone what you're streaming for.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good point. So we are, go ahead.
In celebration of hitting 1 million subscribers, we are streaming tonight and also tomorrow morning so that people for whom this time zone is inconvenient will be able to tune in again. And we are donating all of the Super Chat proceeds from this and also donating on our own to Reading is Fundamental because, yes.
Yes, it is. That is a
It
fact.
is.
They have a lot of programs supporting giving supplies for teachers, helping to prevent the literacy backslide that happens for students between the spring and the fall.
Yep.
Because a lot of students don't read over the summer, and by having specific programs that like helps people engage and stay like constantly active with reading, it helps to combat the serious problem of kids losing reading proficiency over the summer just because they're not active in it. So
Yep.
reading is super important. It's the backbone of everything that we do on this channel. So we are happy to support basically like one of the oldest, if not the oldest, literacy advocacy group and charity in America.
Tractor beam. Okay, RP Crittenden with $5. Blue, do you think you'll ever do a video on Sula's Civil War / dictatorships? Also, as I'm a math / physics major / classics minor, y'all are my role models. Hey,
thank you.
Thank you. Multidisciplinary studies.
Yeah. I probably won't do a video, at least in the near future, specifically on Sula's Civil Wars because I kind of breezed through it in my video on the Fall of the Roman Republic. That said, if I ever come back to it, like certainly, but I'm trying to branch out a little more now that I've done a lot on the ancient Mediterranean world. So hoping to cover more diverse topics outside of my wheelhouse. So hopefully at some point, but maybe not in the near future.
God, this game is so relaxing, and tomorrow is just going to be screaming and murder.
I mean, honestly, like right now is kind of screaming and murder with how fast these super chats are coming in because you guys are being so generous. Thank you. This is great.
Sydney Burns with another $5 saying, "Whoa, Red, you pronounced my last name right. Everyone always pronounces it Brins, and I don't know why." Reading, man, super hard, but we're professionals. Milo Politan with €10 to Red and Blue. Cheers from France. Love your content. A toast to Hades, the I Name My Dog Spot Dork, and Venice, the best republic ever. Trademark.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, my dude. Emily Cairns with $5. I love your channel, and you guys are amazing. Blue, would you do early modern history? Red, would you do a video on the Jewish tale of the Golem? Early modern history is kind of outside of our wheelhouse.
Well, I mean, I basically with the French Empire and with the history of Mexico, those are both kind of like modern-ish. Wait, did they say early modern or modern?
Early modern.
Early modern. Okay, so I have rebranded it the Age of Vanity because I'm pretentious as fuck. But hoping to do more of that stuff.
Apparently so.
I have a handful of topics lined up for like the 1800s. There are a lot of like revolutions and independence movements and unifications, like Italy and Germany, which are really sweet. The Meiji Restoration and Japan's modernization, opening up to the European and American worlds, which is cool. So a lot of neat stuff in the later histories that I'd like to do. So stay tuned.
Yep, and the Golem idea is not bad. Eric Long, $5. Hey Red, I know a lot of fellow teachers who would love to use your videos in class. Would you consider making more clean videos? And the problem is I don't like double uploading my videos,
Yeah.
and I don't cuss that much.
We pretty much just like crap, ass, damn, hell.
Kids know what the heck word is, you
Yeah,
guys.
like I recognize that some schools have very specific rules about what teachers are allowed to show the students, but like it's nothing they haven't heard before, and we save the fuck words for stream, so.
Yeah. Euban P with €2.29. Any chance Rick and Morty will pop up in a trope talk? Well, seeing as I have not watched Rick and Morty, the odds are low until I watch Rick and Morty. But I might do that. I've heard it's very fun. Yeah.
Got a very Aristophatic energy.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, this part of the game is cool because it shows you like the journey that you've already been on. Because if it lets my camera spin around, come on. This is us at the very beginning of the game, and then it'll show us going through as we progress. Because
Awesome.
this game is very introspective, and the whole thing is that like everything you do is foretold, or like it's in anticipation and prophesied and whatnot, and it's also cyclical because everything in this game basically happens in a series of loops.
Woo! Especially because we're
good game
playing it for the
design.
second time. Yeah, I see.
Not a super chat, but to the person who said that
Oh,
cyan
fuck
meat
yeah.
is secretly the
Perfect.
personification of Venice. I'm not saying you're right. I'm just saying Blue has never seen me and Venice in the same place at the same time.
I have.
Hit 1 mil, I recommend you to everyone. Will you do a trope talk about trickster figures? Honestly, yeah.
Are
It's
you
a really
hot?
good trope.
Brett, are you warm? Okay.
I'm fine.
Do you guys want tea?
Sure. Thank you, Cyan.
Oh shit, hold on.
Got
Fuck.
stuff in her glass,
Balls.
so I'm
Wait,
gonna-
It was a little warm earlier. We had the air on, but it's like a loud AC unit. So.
Loritz Zethner with 20 DKK. Thoughts on Avatar: The Legend of Korra? If a show only gets good in its final season, I will not like it that much.
That's the thing. A lot of shows are like, oh, this is like 8 billion seasons long, but like after season 6, like it really picks up. I am fundamentally impatient in the way that I consume media. I love this game because it's so fucking short. And when I am in the process of writing my own things, which hopefully I'll have more to say on that in a couple months, I love the idea of short stories and like stuff that is accessible and neat rather than like multi-season long things. So, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
The main
but-
problem is season 1 was clearly not very well thought through. Season 2 fucking sucked. Season 3 was alright. Season 4 was actually very good. But because of season 2, and because of what they did to the Avatar state, I kind of gave up on the show. I've only seen the very finale, the final fight, because I thought that was kind of...
I rewatched Avatar earlier this year because I had not seen it in its entirety since it aired.
Yeah,
When I
Avatar!
was in lower school, everyone hated Avatar.
What?
I was the only person in my entire school who liked Avatar. People made fun of me like for liking it like crazy. I was like, oh shit, I guess I'm just the odd man out there. Like, that's okay. I was the only person who liked Bionicles, so it was also like not a foreign concept to me. And then I come to college and everyone's like, oh man, yeah, like Avatar, like it's so good. I'm like, where have you been all my life?
Avatar was a fucking masterpiece, and the problem is Legend of Korra could not help but be compared to Avatar,
Yeah.
and where Avatar was fully thought through before they even started, and you can really tell from the quality of the storytelling. Korra, they couldn't even figure out the romance from the first season, and they realized within like 5 episodes, oops, these characters have no chemistry, and we just pair them up because of heteronormativity. Anyway, sorry, I've been talking about this for way too long. Your mom texted.
Yeah, Mom's sick. Oh.
The Lore Master with $5
Mom.
says,
Aw.
watch Rick and Morty, that is all. Moritz Hofinger with €5. Hi guys, love the channel. Have you gotten a P.O. box yet so we can send stuff your way? Yes, there's some information about that on our About page if you want to pursue that
Send
further.
us an email. My mom
Oh.
sent me a text because she's watching this on her television at home. Mom.
Lamented Guide with $4.99 says, hey Red, I'm a relatively new fan of your video on Amnesia. Got me wondering what your thoughts on the well-intentioned extremist villain trope are. I think that any character that has like a more interesting any villain that has a more interesting personality than I'm evil is automatically going to be a more interesting character than a generic one. So well-intentioned extremist is a very good, easy villain motivation for death. Astro Fitz with $5. Hey, you guys are awesome. Your Lovecraft video let me recognize the Color Outer Space reference in a Starfinder book, so thanks a lot for that. No problem. Oh god, there's so many of you. Nicholas Beauvais with $4.99. Oh, I came up with a good question. How do you guys consider you might expand the channel? New animators, speakers, etc. Probably not.
We have a really good and efficient system where it's just 2 of us. Red and I have our own videos, and it's an entirely separate work pipeline. Like, I can
Yeah.
make maps for Red when she needs it. Red can draw some chippy heads for me when I need it,
Yeah.
but we keep everything in-house so we don't have to coordinate, we don't have to worry about like other people's schedules, and it's worked out really well for us so far.
We kind of don't want to suffer from channel bloat. Like, we've seen some
Yes.
channels that just got bigger and bigger and then fell apart, and honestly, we got a really
Yeah.
good system going. We've got like this external support structure that we really like. So, probably not, but thanks for asking. God, there's so many of you. What's happening? Ah!
It's almost as if people like our channel.
Oh,
This is
So
a
you're
foreign
donating
concept.
to charity.
Okay,
Yeah.
the history broadcast, $2. Any chance in the history of Poland? Poland, come on, Blue. Any chance?
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier in the stream. You might not have been there, but I'm hoping to do a history of Poland at some point soon.
Short answer, yes. Maggie
yeah.
Magano, $5. Hey guys, love your channel. Out of curiosity, would you be down to do more Celtic folklore videos? Yes. Eleanor Evelyn, £5. Hi, Blue, important question. What are your opinions on Cicero? This Q totally divided the history classics department in my sixth form. Oh, good, it's a long question.
Cicero is very fun to talk about, not so much fun to read.
Okay, Matcha Pyong, $8, $7.99. Have you ever thought about doing a video on philosophy, or who is your favorite philosopher? I've been getting into it. Penguin's Great Ideas books. I wrote a song about how much I hate reading philosophy. So
Reading philosophy is rough. I really like the idea of.
Your major?
Yeah. No, I mean, no, for real. Like, reading philosophy is rough because a lot of philosophers are not good writers. And, like, it makes sense. Because, like, if you're a good writer, you would probably write a story instead. And some people are really good writers. Like, Plato is an excellent writer. That's why his philosophy books aren't, here is 10 pages about my thoughts on this specific subject. Here's another 50 pages on my thoughts about this highly specific subject.
Yeah.
It's stories with characters. It's a dialogue, which is why Plato is so fundamental to philosophy, which is why he's the best philosopher.
heck yeah.
A lot of philosophers forgot that you actually have to be good at writing, which is why I don't like modern philosophy all that much. Honestly, reading Aristotle is really rough. His ethics are good because it's short and it's just like, oh yeah, like be happy, do virtuous things. Like, yeah, no, cool, easy. But reading philosophy.
Okay, NKU Hybrid, $15. Congrats on the subs. Have you ever considered taking on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Ah! Yes, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. Jess Spa with 2 CHF. Can you recommend some poetry you like? Yeah.
Kavafi, if you want Greek-themed historical poetry, or read The Conference of the Birds. It's a Sufi Muslim piece of poetry that's an allegory for enlightenment in the same vein as Journey to the West. It's very
Yes.
cool.
I
There's a
feel
really
like-
great English translation that rhymes. They translate the Farsi into English and it rhymes.
I feel
what
like
the fuck?
I feel like Robert Frost is the basic bitch answer, and Emily Dickinson is the slightly more refined basic bitch answer. So those are my answers. Carbone Man, €229. Thoughts on the Spanish Black Legend? I don't know what that means. I'm so sorry. But thank you for the donation. Tyler Capel, $5. Hi, Red and Blue. I love your videos and think you guys are awesome. I'm always entertained. Better off thanks to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alex, £5. Confession. Red, I find you kind of scary and intimidating, but like in a good way. Okay, thanks. Bye. Is gone. You're welcome.
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, Ray Obam Sawan, $6. A video on the history of alchemy could be neat. You are not wrong. Marissa Brown, $5. Also, in one of your live streams, you mentioned a Midwest accent. Where are you from? I'm from Indiana. From Chicago, not necessarily still
Yeah.
living there. My dad's from New York. My mom is from Massachusetts. My accent is a very odd hybrid of the two sometimes. Oh God, we're missing so much.
It's okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm finding the last one we missed.
Vice 1980.
Okay. Yes. 10 Canadian dollars. Hey, what god or goddess does Cyan remind you of? Blue.
I've always
Loaded
thought of Cyan as
question.
an Athena,
Hey.
which is why I got a vase for you that has Athena on it from Greece.
You did get me an Athena base from Greece.
Yeah.
That explains it.
That explains. I was
And-
wondering about the owls.
Yeah, I got Cyan some Athena-themed stuff on 2 separate trips to Greece.
One La Lovin, $1.99. What are your favorite games? Mine is Psychonauts. Shadow of the Colossus.
I
and
mean,
Minecraft. And Journey.
You're watching it, Journey.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed.
Sasso Credo.
I was playing some Assassin's Creed 2 with Cyan the other day. It was so much fun. Oh my god.
I like Lego Harry Potter.
We've been playing Lego Harry Potter for the past like month. That game fucking rules, okay?
Yeah. Torchic one, $5. Speaking of Lovecraft, would it be possible to make a video on his Dream Cycle books, or at least the Dreamlands? They're pretty different. Maybe. Ben Alcazar, $5.
This is cool. This is the only time where they actually make the game world match the like dream world. Okay, sorry, carry on.
Oh yeah, sorry. Ben Alcazar, $5. Watch The Dragon Prince, same quality and writers as Airbender, none of the baggage of Korra. Yes, Dragon Prince is good. We have been discussing this.
Greg, you can click a button for pop-out chat, which gives you more.
Maybe. I'm just Hold on.
Rodrigo Connolly.
Yes. 1890 R dollars. Moo, blue opinion on Irish history, and if you're planning to make a video of it. Moo are also.
I am.
Do you know something with Costa Rica? Nope. Moo, Aaron Gilbrog. I don't know what's happening. Thank you. Oh, it's because the cow profile picture. Thank you. Somebody said, hey, I have no money, but have you guys thought of playing Abzu? It's an amazing game, kind of like this, and I think I'll really enjoy it. Yes, we have.
Stick around to the end of the stream.
Yeah, we might stream it because Journey's not that long. Jacob Rosander, $5. Y'all sparked a love for history and lit that 4 years of high school couldn't come close to. Thank you for that. Honestly, a lot of this is designed because we also found a lot of those classes boring, and we were like, no, this doesn't have to be this way. This is all of history and literature. There has to be something good here.
Hard cut to Brian David Gilbert. History's so boring.
Yes. Okay, L. Baldwin, $5. Sup from Australia. Red, how much of a buffer do you currently have, and how the hell do you manage your time so well? Well, I've got my video for 2 weeks from now set, and I've got my video for 4 weeks from now mostly done, and I've got my video from 6 weeks from now almost started.
I am half done on my video for next Friday.
Time management, it's funny, time management is completely anathema to how I think, but I kind of had to get good at it or I would die. Okay, oh god, I think we missed a really good one.
No, I don't
Overly Sarcastic Productions, are y'all okay? There's lots of screaming. You guys are donating so much and I can't keep
You're
up.
all so generous. This is amazing, but also like, oh boy.
Oh, God.
Also, really cool aspect of game design. This is a mirror of the same room that we started the game in, where all the level select was. Where we had the first confluence. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Praharsha, 200 of that mysterious symbol. Shakespeare is the Kalidasa of England and Kalidasa is the Shakespeare of India. Cover Raghuvamasan. Kalidas is deity of Shakespeare. Also, Shakespeare ripped off Romeo and Juliet from Layla and Majnun. That's very interesting, and I will look into that because that's pretty cool.
Guys, Shakespeare's like really good at writing plays.
Shakespeare's so
Like,
good.
Holy shit! Like
Everyone forgets, but he's so good.
he's
also,
so good.
if you guys,
India.
yeah, oh
Okay.
cool. And if you guys,
I found the list.
Oh hell yeah!
if you guys missed the Philosophy Tube Shakespeare stream, I was in the Macbeth and Tempest readings, and I strongly recommend watching them.
You played Macduff, right?
I played Macduff. and
Macduff is my favorite character. in
He's the
Shakespeare.
best character, and I also played Ariel, the airy spirit, and it was super fun. Oh god, Brandon Gomez,
Yeah.
Gomes, $5. Congrats on 1 million subs. As my ancestors are from Ireland, could we get a history talk on Roman era Celtic tribes? Well, that's a little galling. I've been talking for so long.
Hoping to get an Irish history video to pair with the Scottish video, to pair with an English video, to kind of like complete the set with the British Isles. But not yet. That'll take some time. I've got a couple things on the docket first. I've got another fun Italian city-state that I'm looking forward to doing later this year.
Ben Alcazar, $2. Any plans for a video on 1001/Arabian Nights? Do you know how long that book is? I have considered it, and I probably will do it eventually.
Would
I
it
was
take
just.
you 1,001
Actually,
Don't.
you could explain the framing device as in a minute, and then let the story speak for themselves.
Yes! Okay, guys, stay tuned for 1001 Nights in a minute. The title's even good! I might be a little tired. Hold on. Okay.
We also haven't had any time to
Can I make
read.
you more tea?
Sure, thank you. €2. Message retracted. I can't tell who it's from, but thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, balls.
There's also black tea.
Vice 1980s, 10 Canadian. Blue, are you Greek?
Yes, half.
50%. Sarah Ferrain, $4.99. I've loved you guys' channel since Magic Trope Talk. Have y'all considered turning your video scripts into books? It's been kind of on our minds, I guess.
Yeah, there's definitely a method for it. Hello Future Me did a fantastic job of that with his own writing and world building series, which just released as a book earlier this year. I am very excited to digging deep into all of the amazing stuff that he has there, but also, after a certain point, like a lot of the value of the way their videos are constructed is in the delivery of the lines and in the ability to reference shows and stuff on screen without having to necessarily call it out.
Yeah.
So maybe, but also the videos are there for a reason.
I'm not sure we'd make our advice videos and our summary videos into books, but we might use our knowledge to make books. Anyway, James Roy with £4. Favorite Vertigo comic? It better be Hellblazer. You know, I actually did read a bunch of Hellblazer, and I did quite like it. I just don't remember how much Vertigo has done, so I can't really identify. Honestly, my favorite comic that's not like a very well-known comic is probably Usagi Yojimbo, and y'all should look that shit up. Hold on. Okay. Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh no.
suspecting this
Oh
journey's
no.
going to get, like, so
Oh no.
confusing.
Ah. Oh, so Cudlock13 with $10. Sex, marry, kill. Which Greek gods? You know what? I'm going to abstain. But if you guys want to play,
No.
No.
Either way, you lose.
Yeah,
I
honestly.
will say my favorite version of just that phrase is bed, wed, behead, because
Yes.
that
Bed, wed,
implies
behead.
acts.
Yeah. Okay, John Kreese with 50 DKK. Love you guys and your videos a lot. You inspire me to be a better writer and audience/reader. Considered on doing more literature review videos? Yes. Glad to help. Thank you for your donation. Alex L, £5. If you're going to do an Irish video to pair with the English and Scottish ones, you need to do a Welsh one too to complete the set. That is true. Everyone forgets Wales.
That's valid. Everyone does forget Wales.
Oh God.
They're not even represented in the Union Jack. Those poor guys.
Cargon Matt, €229. Any plan on a video about Imperial Spain? Is that the same as colonial Spain?
That is, yeah, that's the same thing.
Okay, then we kind of have two videos
Yeah,
that
we're
are
still talking about like Francoist Spain, which is, I'm not touching that.
Are you guys?
But I will be talking about the viceroyalty of New Spain insofar as Mexico for my Mexico video next Friday. But I won't be talking about Spain from the focus of Iberia until a later video.
Guys, I'm abstaining from bed, wed, behead because there's nobody I would willingly bed. You know this about me.
Also, is there anyone you'd want to wed?
No!
And
I'd just be beheading someone.
on the concept of beheading, like I feel like there's a couple different options there.
Yeah, I mean, you could solve so many problems at once by just getting rid of Zeus.
Yeah.
Sydney Burns, $5. I was wondering, are you guys planning on uploading the stream as a video later? We have it set to
Yeah,
automatically
this is
do
gonna
that.
be archived.
Yeah, don't worry, it'll be archived. Pablo Melon, I'm sorry, €5. Hey, yo, from France. Message was from me, but had a bug. Have any of you read Worm? Oh, I've heard about this. I haven't read it, but somebody.
Oh, yo!
Ooh,
I
it's
love
pretty.
Yeah, because you share like your scarf warmth, and then this thing like reheats
Ah.
up. Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised that we didn't get a second player for this game.
You know, it's possible we just missed him.
Maybe.
Sorry, yeah.
Worm.
Yeah, Worm. So I haven't read it, but I was at one point commissioned to draw Simorg, the monster from
I know.
Worm, for Patreon, and I had to look it up, and it was a very fun thing to draw. So, oh God, what is?
Cornish and Manx as well.
Oh, okay. So smaller Celtic regions that also get overlooked. Honestly, Cornish mythology is crazy. Apparently, that's where like giants and mermaids came from in
Oh,
folklore.
yo.
Yeah, that's like huge, but everyone ignores it. So yes,
Literally,
we will look
giants.
into it. Okay.
Caught up for now. Okay.
This is the hardest jump in the game because if you fall, you got to go back to like the fucking bottom.
Oh,
Just
God.
don't.
How about you? Don't do that.
Yeah, just don't fall.
Yeah,
Get good stuff.
just get good. He's about to do what is known as a pro gamer move.
God, I love that meme.
Okay. Thank you for slowing down. I'm so tired.
Okay. Everyone good? We
Okay, get it off our Dobrinjo, $10. Hey OSP, congrats on reaching 1 million. It would be great if you could read Worm or any of Wildbow's work. Probably one of the best superhero stories ever written. Bit of a doorstopper though. Honestly, that's a good suggestion. I might.
Doorstop is such a great word to describe a book. Like, oh man, you know, like Silmarillion. Doorstop.
Oh, yeah.
Someone has thoughts on D&D.
I don't
It's
know.
fun.
It is.
It's fun. Keep.
Yeah.
It's going beep boop again. Is Red's throat okay? I've just been talking for about an hour and a half straight, and before that I was excitedly talking about
Oh
shows
shit,
I
I took
liked.
a tea bag out here.
Oh no, it's fine. I oversteam my tea all the time anyway.
Okay. I mean, I can put it right there.
It's fine. Is it still hot?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
I
the Bob
usually-
Ross painting is appearing on the mug, which means that it is warm.
Oh. I usually wait until it's cold to drink it because I've got a very sensitive. It's fine. I'll drink it in a minute. Oh God, I missed one.
It's Sarah G.
Sarah G, $10. Love your videos. This is my favorite channel. High five to fellow aces. Will you ever consider doing Persian mythology from the Shahnameh? Love to hear your take on Zal the White. Honestly, the Shahnameh is like a very.
Fuck. God damn it.
No!
Oh.
I mean, it was inevitable.
It was no.
But,
No, I should have seen that coming. I should have known that that's when that happened.
I mean-
they gave me 3 places to hide in and I spat in its face.
Yeah, but now it's not going to fuck with you anymore.
No, it will.
Anyway, thank you. Shahnameh, good idea. We'll look into it.
That 3 thing don't go flat.
Lore Master, $5. Bed, friend, wed, behead, Norse mythology. I'd go Thor, Freya, Loki.
I want to be friends with like Marvel's Thor, but not necessarily like Norse mythology Thor.
Honestly, okay, you know what? Freyr is probably the safest bet on the friend or the wed option because he just seems like a sweet dude and he loves his wife.
Yeah.
And if that wife is you, probably okay. As for behead, honestly, none of the options are safe. Wait! Mimir! Yeah! Okay, Praharsha, 40 thing. To blue. Evolution of a lawyer if ancient to present. I think that's a cool concept. Teddy Williams with $100. Heck yeah, reading is fundamental. Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Sebastian Smith, $5.
Awesome.
Could you guys please do a D&D playthrough for your next video? Definitely not for the next video. Fun concept at some point.
That's a lot of cameras to set
Hard
up.
to set up.
You got.
Oh, did
Damn, it's been a woe. Hey guys, love you. Ever read House of Leaves?
I have not, but thank you. And also, Oyin Ogunjobi, £2. Love your vids. Have you seen Horrible Histories? I haven't, but I think I might have seen them recommended.
I have not. Yeah, people talk about it a lot. I've personally never seen it.
300 lion heads, $20. Congrats on 1 mil. Anyone read Dune? And if so, any thoughts? I read Dune when I was probably too young to read Dune, and I just thought it was really boring, so I might need to reread it.
Sorry, I thought you were saying 300 lion heads as like a currency unit. I was like, right, no.
No!
That's the most metal currency ever. Wake me up when you're trading gold coins that are just called lion heads.
That's a super good name.
Aspiring world builders, use that as your currencies.
Oh god. Let's see, Dune, I feel like I should probably revisit it now that I'm not.
They're making a movie.
Okay, they already made a movie.
No, they're actually, it's Denis Villeneuve. He's like the good sci-fi maker
They
now.
already made a Dune movie, and it had...
A doobie?
Who was it? Damn it. Really spiky hair. Blonde. He was
Sasuke.
No. Blonde. That obviously blonde would be Naruto, and he was in a cod piece.
Shit.
Hold on, chat, help me out here. Who was it?
Timothy.
King Charles V.
Perlman, Dave.
No, he was like a sing. I think it was Sting.
Oh wait,
Sting! It was Sting!
Sorry, I was looking at the next Dune movie.
Oh.
Cast by accident.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Will you guys create your own Skyrim book report? No, because as we have been told by VDG, don't read them! How dare you jettison my gift! So no, we're not going to be making our own Skyrim book report.
Skyrim book report.
Rodrigo Connolly with $790 R. Blue, when you make the Irish video, how far will you go?
I don't know. I haven't started researching it yet. This is just like a thing I committed to on stream. I haven't scheduled it or anything.
Did I
Just
miss
had one that happens.
$20? Oh no, we're good. Okay. Whew.
I with my new videos that are about countries that exist today as opposed to ancient Greece. I basically try to take it up to the doorstep of the 21st century.
Sorry.
Okay, now I'm gonna turn the heat on.
The air. Yeah, sorry.
Please do the opposite of that.
Yeah, God. Oh Jesus.
Hogwarts House and Afterlife?
Yeah. Okay. You know what?
I think that was the.
I feel.
Hufflepuff waterbender. No, Hufflepuff airbender.
I feel like a Gryffindor.
I'm a Ravenclaw.
But periodically, it's like a 50-50 split between Gryffindor and Hufflepuff whenever I take quizzes.
What are you? What do you feel like?
Gryffindor.
There you go.
I'm as
That's
impulsive
what
as it gets, man. And Avatar, honestly, probably fire.
Cool, we're all different.
It's funny because I was always like, well, that's the obvious option every time, but
I've been told that as a more philosophical type, very contemplative and dorky, I've written 2 philosophy books.
Woo!
I would be an airbender.
oh god, Rokon JM, thank you for your $5 donation. Red, you made a reference in some video that I rewatched recently about not liking the Percy Jackson books. I think I can imagine why, but I want to know.
Guys, stop asking this. I'm sorry.
I will never escape this. Alright, the video was the Aeneid. The thing was because it was all the Greek gods, but it was using their Roman names, except
Except
Hermes.
Apollo.
Apollo doesn't have a Roman name. Except Hermes. Hermes was called Hermes,
Oh,
not
no, Hermes is
Mercury.
Hermes,
I don't
right,
know why. And what I said was, it's more confusing than those stupid Percy Jackson books, because at that point I was reading the start of the Roman series, which I wasn't liking that much.
Those were bad.
And they were about how the gods were the same but also different. And I was like, just go back to the good stuff where it's first person and fun. So honestly, I don't have any beef with the Percy Jackson books. My only beef is that later I didn't like the third person writing as much. I love that Percy Jackson is first person.
I think it's really great that Rick Riordan has basically created an entire publishing label that's just to give other creators a mouthpiece for other cultures.
Yeah.
That's something he did not need to do, but is so cool of him to have done.
Yeah, honestly, I really respect what he's using his platform for, and I think that he's definitely introduced a lot of people to Greek mythology who otherwise wouldn't be interested.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I reread The Lightning Thief semi-recently, and I was like, this is pretty good, but I'm also too old and jaded to really appreciate this like I did when I first read it in high school.
I remember like reading book 5, The Battle of the Worlds or whatever, and I was like, these jokes would have landed with me like last year, but it's not doing it for me.
Also, not gonna lie, Annabeth is very generic in the first book.
Yeah.
She gets a better personality later, but in the first one, she's just kind of like, our parents are rivals, so I have to hate you. And Percy's like, have you considered not doing that? And she's like, whoa! And I was like, okay, alright, whatever.
Have you
Sorry.
considered putting aside 3,000-year-old beef because we're not like
Our parents.
Yeah.
Oz Heiligman with $2. Love to hear Red talk about the alignment chart. I think it's a fun concept.
People
and
should not take it too literally.
Probably not.
It informs gameplay only in the like barest sense of maybe you don't murder everybody you see,
Okay.
but like the idea of casting spells based on your alignment, no.
Mulan with €2. Who's the third person? That is Cyan, Blue's beloved girlfriend.
May or may not do all of them, but
Yeah, the living personification of Venice.
I haven't seen them both in the same room at the same time.
Amy
Granted, we should go to
Villanueva,
Venice sometime, that'd be fun.
$2. A $2 comment saying Blue has the most beautiful speaking voice.
Thank you.
correct.
Yes.
I mean, the correct answer is Keith David, but I appreciate your vote of confidence.
I feel like I need to rewatch Gargoyles just for Keith David's silky smooth voice.
What's like the first line is, you are trespassing in my domain.
It's just you
Oh my
are
God.
trespassing. That's the thing. Whenever I try to get somebody to watch Gargoyles, I just get them to watch for the first 5 minutes. Because for the first 5 minutes, they're like, this is weird. Why is it Vikings? Is that fucking Clancy Brown? And then Goliath freezes from the stone and grabs the Viking and goes, you are trespassing. And they're like, I would watch this man read the phone book. And I'm like, yes, you will. So that's how you get people to watch Gargoyles.
Someone posted in the chat, read chat. Like, what do you think we're doing?
Okay, Harry Hildenbrand with $5 saying, do y'all know about Friends at the Table? They're an actual play podcast and a good example to look at if you're planning anything like that. Thank you
Cool.
for the tip. Nicholas Beauvais again, $4.99. If you want to make a D&D stream, you could use Roll20 to make your D&D episode unexpectable. Use Roll20 and Joe Cat guest starred in that. Hey, that's pretty cool. And the Lore Master, $2. Ever read the Magnus Chase books? I haven't, because they kind of started coming out after I was already sort of out of them.
No.
I will.
Oh, are they good?
I mean, I think I was too old for them, but I really enjoyed it.
Okay,
They
seems
were
like they're
bad,
pretty
they
good.
were enjoyable.
Kate Bushbloom, $2. Hi guys, have y'all listened to the Magnus Archives? I have not,
No.
because I do not have that much free time. Let's see. I think we're caught up. A little bit.
How did our baking turn out? What were we baking?
We were making some cookies earlier.
Oh, we did make cookies earlier. The oven's not working. I tried them in a pan. Surprisingly good. Sort of tasted like caramel. Sort of tasted like pancakes.
I think they're really good.
Real quick, while we're like in a little bit of a lull before the next wave shows up, I feel bad that we're talking over this game because, like, honestly, download this game right now, go play it, because the music in this game is a fucking masterpiece. Austin Wintory is the best composer in video games this side of Pochikondo, and I listen to Journey and Abzu soundtracks every day of my life when I'm working. That is not even an exaggeration. Austin Wintory's, he had a piano album for like the 5 like big tracks, no 6 big tracks, or 6 big tracks in German, Jesus Christ. All like recomposed onto piano. It's a beautiful album. I was listening to it on YouTube, and eventually the main video got taken down for whatever reason. So I was like, oh, okay. I went to Austin Wintory's Bandcamp. I, donated like $10, like bought the album. Was like, hey, Austin, thank you so much for your work. You're such an amazing composer. Like for my work and your video games, your music has been so fantastic, and it's taken me for so many years. He responded back to me within an hour like, oh my god, thank you so much, that means a lot. While I was listening to his music, I was so starstruck, it was insane.
Okay, sorry, couple
He's
things.
a champion and I love him.
Couple things from chat. Person saying, talk about Shadowrun. Shadowrun is a fun urban fantasy setting. I really like it. It's a good game. Person asking why am I so buff? It's because I like doing push-ups. And I'm also kind of naturally buff a little bit.
Did you get William Harris?
I'm about to get okay, super chats. Did we miss any?
Yes,
there is. Okay. William Harris, $9.99. I don't have a fancy message, but I did want to say thank you and keep on keeping on. Thank you very much. And just for playlists, $10. Have you read any Rick Riordan Presents, which I think is the stuff that he's sponsoring?
That's the new stuff. That's his new publishing platform for other writers. I have not read any of them because I really have not read a lot in my free time. I've been reading Harry Potter. Science got me reading those. I read book 1 last summer and then books 2 and 3 this past summer. It's so good. I feel like I'm like, oh my god, does everyone know this is good? Oh, this part of the game is naturally kind of loud.
Sorry.
Because it's meant to be like enveloping
Yeah, you can
with.
still hear you. It's still more.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
we could turn down the game volume a little if you guys want. Let's see. Unreal Studios with £1 and no comments. Thank you very much. Alex L or I with £2. Do any of you watch Critical Role? Fave character. I've been listening. Okay, I've been sort of keeping up on Critical Role Campaign 2, although I haven't listened through the whole thing. And I have been listening through Critical Role Campaign 1 very slow. Oh, sorry, very slowly. Only when I go to the gym or when I need to do 5 hours of work and I'm bored. So I'm only like 18 episodes in. But I like Percy. He's a fun character.
Percy's cool.
Percy's so cool. He's such a dick.
I don't watch Critical Role because I do not have that time investment, but I have been watching College Humor's Dimension 20, DM'd by
Yes.
Brendan Lee Mulligan, which is a fantastic series. It's 2 hours apiece, like, 16 episodes for a season. The concepts are so fun and inventive. The storytelling's fantastic. The players are all such good actors.
Yes.
That is just a masterclass of a D&D game.
Escape the Bloodkeep also features Matthew Mercer.
Yes,
if
it
you are
does.
a serious Critical Role head and you just want to see him play a repressed gay ring wraith. Hi people with 199 says, thank you for your videos, inspired my research. No problem, happy to help. Jesus.
Yeah, it's getting hot here. I'm glad I turned on the AC.
Unreal Studios just gave you €1 or £1. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I commented on that. Thank you.
Cool, sorry.
Who's on my studio?
Unreal?
I mean,
Did
no,
they make
it's
the
fine.
engine?
I don't think so. Okay, hold on.
You can turn on the AC mode. It's currently on fan.
Oh, well, that would be why.
Oh, sorry.
This is also coming up with an F2.
I guess we name dropped you?
Yeah, that means fan. That one's fan. Are we like?
Apparently the game is still pretty loud, but it's probably gonna. Oh, 'cause we're dead a little bit.
Yeah. I can also just go in and like.
Well, it's
Adjust
okay,
some-
It should get quieter after this part.
No, it actually won't.
Sorry. Okay, maybe we should turn the game volume down. 1 second, guys. One of the comments is, I'm a pure science major, but I love these humanity weirdos.
I am also a pure science major.
I was
think
a math
can actually
major, man.
Turn off the.
I've got a math degree, so you can do both, my friend.
I'm really sorry if the game is loud. I cannot control the volume. I can turn us up, but this is just a loud part of the game. I'm sorry.
Sorry, everybody. Ascending to Godhood is not quiet.
Also, for those who are asking, we're green tea.
Yes, it's delicious.
Tea is some good shit.
Kathy Aird with $5. If you're wanting a more silly D&D series to watch, I'd recommend The Ox Ventures by Outside Xbox and Extra. Thank you. Ooh.
Yep,
And now
this
you
is
can
the
just
apotheosis.
fly.
The only part of the game where you can see blue sky. It is also a total redux of all of the parts of the game you've played before. Starting with the Broken Bridge, now completed, and going through all of the other parts of the game that we've done, but like all prettified, because the whole thing is that this game takes place in cycles.
boy.
Oh man, this fucking game is so good.
It's very Hero's
It's
Journey.
so good. It's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The soundtrack, like each of the tracks are named after different aspects of the hero's journey.
Someone's been asking us if we had any unconventional superpowers, what would they be?
Is saying I want to pause time so I can sleep more unconventional?
Oh, I would.
Oh, no, Uber naps. Like, every time you go to sleep, you wake up fully rested.
And-
That's the
No,
superpower.
but you wake up fully rested, and also it's only good 5 minutes. And you never sleep through your alarm. Maybe that's asking for too much.
That's maybe too much. That's maybe
Guys, it's a superpower. It can be anything.
fair.
Let's see. Hold on.
I'd love to be able to read fast. I read so slow. Oh my
Okay,
God.
Rebecca Warbear with $2. Red, do you use your math degree? Well, it's kind of a complex philosophical question, isn't it? It's definitely all of the math learning I did, and most of it was proof-based math and like logic and mathematical proofs and set theory and stuff. It's surprisingly applicable outside of math. It really helps you do analysis of almost anything, although it does mean that in something as kind of woofy as literature, the lack of a clear one right answer you can logically deduce frequently frustrates me. But it's good for you, man. You learn how to figure shit out. I feel like everyone can use that. But it doesn't tend to play much into the channel. Emily Cairns, oh balls,
Oh
hold
man,
on.
I'm enthralled by how pretty this is.
Yeah.
And I just got a new TV, so like, oh man, this is good shit.
Yep. Emily Cairns, $5. Hi again, have you considered doing a podcast? Also, Blue, you solidified my choice to be a history major. I feel like we haven't really considered doing a podcast, and we probably won't.
I mean, I had the podcast
Yeah.
way back when I was just like, I don't have time to make real videos and just record something off the cuff.
Yeah.
That's when, back in the day when the only time to make videos I had was when I was studying and like tried to pass off making videos as studying.
Yep.
That's why I was all raised Rome. Probably not podcast format anymore.
Yeah. Richard Tillman, $5. Hi, Red. Can you recommend any good fiction, specifically fantasy or historic, with predominant ace character/protagonist? I deeply regret that I cannot, unless you want to read the currently running Jughead comics. He is basically the only one. I mean, you can make arguments for a lot of characters. Any character that's not explicitly in a relationship, you can make that argument for. But anyone that's explicitly ace, there's basically, I think there's a character in Shadowhunters who's ace, but we're getting a couple. There's been like
The little
three.
Jimmy guy is like the little breaststroke.
Yeah.
Holy
I mean,
shit.
It's like swimming.
Yeah. The butterfly, no, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
I don't know my swimming strokes.
I may have swam at one point.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
I have one spin in water.
Ray, Obum Sowen, $5. As someone with ADHD, Red, your speech is the easiest thing to focus on. I'm glad, because at this point, I've checked off enough of that particular checklist that it's entirely possible I have it too, and it would make sense that I resonate with that audience. So I'm glad that I'm not completely incomprehensible.
On the subject of like the Percy Jackson books, major props to Rick Riordan for giving like ADHD some representation. Is like, oh no, this isn't like a bad thing. This is you have God senses.
Well, I think
like,
it's because his
it's
kid
a cool way
has
to turn it
ADHD
around.
dyslexia,
Oh,
right?
that's neat.
Yeah.
Like
And
honestly, good for him.
I'm shocked that people are surprised
did
that
that.
Riordan is branching out the diversity and like representing more people, because the Percy Jackson books were always about representing underrepresented categories of heroes.
Yeah. Good on you, Rick Riordan.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was able to meet you when the fourth book came out all those years ago.
Orion Chase, $2.99 Australian dollars, I believe. Hey, from Australia. Will he be covering Adonis? You know what? I've actually touched on him in the Aphrodite video, because the story of him and Persephone and Aphrodite is a mirror of Inanna's descent into the underworld and her capture by Eris Kugal, which I think is pretty cool. L. Baldwin, $2 Australian dollars. Red, fave branch of maths. Mine's number theory. You know what? I'm not.
That's number one.
I suck at remembering the terms for shit, but I honestly just found proof-based mathematics of all stripes to be so relaxing. Like, once you remember how it works, are you getting taller, or is that an optical illusion?
No, the walls are closing in.
Oh.
And the camera is very low.
Optical illusion. Anyway, yeah, I love proof-based math. I did a lot of set theory. I think it was formal languages. I did take a class on formal languages, which I couldn't really wrap my head around, but we were writing in Haskell, and I did pretty much get a handle on that, so I don't know, man.
The number.
Okay, sorry, hold on. Anything that I missed?
Geometry in that.
Crohn's 91, $5.
I like any life science modeling in that.
Yay! Crohn's 91, $5. What do I have to pay to watch you guys play Subnautica? What's the cost of replacing Blue's heart when it explodes?
Also, what's the cost of Subnautica? Because add that too.
Yeah,
Like
also
20 bucks
that.
on Steam unless it's a sale. I have severe thalassophobia, which makes the next game we're going to be playing after this just hilarious.
Yeah.
But that's for after we finish this in like 5 minutes.
Someone's recommending Ace Literature. Thank you. Person asking, how do you donate to the charity? There is a link in the description. It didn't turn into a link, but you can copy and paste it.
Oh shit, did it not?
We didn't put a www out in front. It's okay.
You can change that now.
I can, but we're okay.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
We're probably not going to be streaming for much longer. For those of you who are looking to donate directly instead of through the super chat, which is totally fair, in the description, that thing that looks like it should be a link but isn't a link, copy that into a browser and it will be fine. Red, if you have a math major, what's 2 plus 2? Well, I think first we must define the set of integers we're working.
2 plus 2 of what?
Yeah, 1 plus 2 what? You need the units, man. Besides, if we're working in like Z3, it'll loop back. Anyway, sorry.
Real quick, on the subject of this is the only time that you will hear words in the game Journey. The last song is called I Was Born for This. Again, Austin Wintory, killing it. There's a character, because the whole thing is like, we turn into the sparks that fly away, and it's like cyclical and stuff. But this song takes place in 5 languages, Greek, Latin, Old English, Japanese, and French, and takes words from a bunch of poems that relate to the hero's journey, which is really cool. There's one which is Stasua Quique Diem from the Aeneid, which is to each feast day is given. There's a Greek one which is Lost is my homecoming from the Odyssey. And then the title of the song is I Was Born for This from Joan of Arc's last words before she was killed. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
That's that.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Not So Good Dragon, $6.59 says with $10 says I'm trying to write having to make my own history is the bane of my existence. How Blue structures his history bits really helps give me an idea on how to do it. Red also helps me avoid falling hard on tropes. Yay!
Time to go.
Yeah, thanks. More Ace recommended. Sivart343 with $10 says proof-based math was the reason I switched my major to history. Ooh. It is not for everyone, my friend.
God, this song is so good.
The Lore Master, $2. Ever read Logic Comics? It's so up both your alleys. Thank you. Good recommendation. I haven't read it. Jess Benson with 20 DKK. Know any myths you haven't covered but want to read? Yes, that's why the channel will continue to exist for the foreseeable future.
Sorry guys, bad news. We've hit 1 million. We're capping out here.
Yeah,
GG. It was a good run.
We've had a good run, but
yeah, like half of this game is the music. And there's a lot of really fun interviews with Austin Wintory, Matt Nava, and Jennifer Chen, composer, lead art designer, lead game designer, about the way that the music informed the game and the game informed the music. Like the opening song to this game, Nashens, was created like day one of Austin being on the team to work with the game. It's like, oh yeah, here's this thing I whipped up. And then the Journey team is like, Austin Wintory, what the shit? You're too good at this. This was a day. It's insane. I'm really glad that they listed all the musicians because, oh man, they deserve the recognition.
Why is everyone asking what kind of tea we're drinking? We've said it's green tea like 3 times.
Yeah, that's tea. It's from Hardy and Sons. It's good tea.
If I way too much tea from them, it's a problem.
Oh boy. Okay. Super chat. Voice of the Gamer 8 for $5 says congrats on the subs. Red, how many stories involve Persephone? Will you ever do a deep dive into a character like Aphrodite or Dionysus? Okay, Persephone features. Well, obviously she's in the.
That's a good shot.
Yep. She's in the Hades abduction story, the spring thing. She occasionally features. She's in the story of Orpheus and Eurydice. Her tears at Orpheus' playing are what motivates Hades to release Eurydice's spirit. Other than that, she shows up occasionally. She's a pretty mainstay staple. The problem about doing a deep dive into Persephone is her worship in Mycenae and Greece was a mystery cult. It was her and Demeter together, and they were worshipped in the mystery cult, and we have no fucking clue how it worked. So basically my research kind of hits a dead end there, and I don't really know how much I can cover, but it might be worth trying to do a deep dive.
That's the problem with a lot of these myths is that like we have references to characters and can have like over the centuries pieced together like how they work, but there's so much stuff we just do not even slightly understand, and it can be really infuriating, which is why the research you do, Red, for those deep dives on the gods is always so impressive.
It's so fun. Honestly, every single time I'm like, I just don't know if I'm going to find much with this
This is great. The color gradient from this to the sunrise is just like, oh man. Companions met along the way. Nobody. Oh, what?
I told you there was probably someone in the game we missed.
What? Oh. Where were these people?
I think it's because we kept running around and not hanging out.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Saucy Moonpie with $2 says, Hail Sithis. I don't know what that means. I hope it wasn't offensive.
Don't know. Look at that sunrise.
Ooh. Satan's best buddy with $2 Canadian for any plans to escape from academia?
Are you guys really?
We're not in academia.
No.
We're living the dream here. We're not in academia.
We're
It's great.
loose cannon. It doesn't play by no rules.
We're not beholden to departmental like requirements.
Or grants.
And this is the best part. Wait, in a second it's gonna have a little prompt on the screen come up that. Okay, that's not yet. Yeah, new journey. There we go. The cycle begins again.
We have looped.
Good game design.
Crones91 with $10 says, Blue, are you going to do a video on the history of Russia?
Yes, actually, I've been meaning to do that at some point. Had some plans for collaboration, that fell through, but Russia's got a lot of cool stuff that I want to cover, so yeah, eventually.
Yep.
Eventually.
Zarky026 Primate Games with $5 Canadian says, have you tried Hellblade Dennis's Sacrifice? I highly recommend it. I think you mean Senua's Sacrifice?
Senua's Sacrifice. I'm going to assume that autocorrect just did that to you.
I have heard it's good, though. I might read that.
Yeah.
Play that, sorry. The Lore Master, $5. Okay, not going to say too much to not ruin Logic Comics, but it has history, math, mythology, Greek culture, great art, and would love to hear you guys discuss it. Thanks for the recommendation.
How many super chats do we have? Are we?
We're actually caught up.
Okay, cool.
Well, there's one more at the bottom.
Yeah, Vice 1980s with 10 Canadian says, when is the morning stream EST? I think we were going to start at like
10 a.m. Eastern,
10, yeah.
based on the tweet we put out.
Yeah.
Like some Shadow of the Colossus.
Hell
so,
yeah.
we have completed Journey.
Yep.
Do we want to keep streaming for a little bit longer?
It is
6:48.
So I thought your plan was maybe go.
So like, yeah, we can do another hour. Yeah.
Another like half hour out, another hour? Figure it
Yeah,
out?
yeah, why
Okay,
not?
We good?
We can load up like Abzu or something.
I don't know.
Okay, hold on, sorry, let's check.
Cool.
We're-
All right, I'm going to switch over.